Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grown Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Today is, let's see if I can get this stuff out of your way. Today is still Thursday, June 5th of 2025 at 64 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius. The time is about 8:22 p.m. in the evening. This video will probably upload by tomorrow. It's been a little slow. So we're tackling my three slow minis, a willow, an elm, and an acacia from Dreaming of Bonsai Dave. He gave me the seeds, and I got one that grew out of the seeds. So first we're going to tackle the willow. Now this is just a cutting, just a small, mediocre cutting. I don't know if there's roots on it. It's got a little bit of give there. But all we're going to do is just push it out. And you can see there's hardly any roots on it yet. Hardly any roots. So what I'm going to do is just freshen up the soil a little bit. I got my 50-50 chicken grit. And I'll put some on the bottom there. So here we'll have some fresh soil to dig into. Now I have this sitting in water. It's about that much. So I don't know if you can see it. Let's go, Tom. Bring it down. There you go. And this is just a little stub. I didn't think it would root, but it rooted. Look at that. Look what you can do with a mini. Now what I'm going to do too is I'm going to take my azus and just twist that. Throw some in there so we'll have some beneficial bacteria for it. Whoop, we broke the root on it. So, Tom, let's dip it on there. And we'll just give it a little more oomph. Now we're going to stick it into the soil. And you're going to say, Tom, you should have edited this. And you wouldn't have the mistake. Well, it's not my video if I don't make a mistake. And you can see that this is rooting from the branch. So, let's give it a little squirt. Now this should develop a root on it. And then I'll add some more chicken grit on the top so as to hold it down so nothing digs it out. Something like that. There we go. So that's one down. And I'll let it sit in some water here. I got water in the tub, so all I do is just dip it under until it gets good and wet, and we got it. So now we'll take this piece out and we'll put it in with the old soil. If I can get it open. There. Now we got my elm. It's getting pukey looking. So I don't know, it's still got the live vein here, so we're going to cut this dead piece off, probably because of the heat. I gotta put these in a semi-shaded, like where it only gets morning sun. So this fell on me, but you can see it's got some nice roots on there. So I don't know what happened to the bottom of there. So what we're gonna do, if I can get it out, should put our number 7 knitting mesh in there and just cut this one piece off. Put it in. I'm going to take Mr. Spoon, put some in there, and then we're going to take our azus, just put it on the roots. there's a nice big root on there. And we're just going to add a little bit more of our 50-50 mix of chicken grit and seed starting mix. It's got a little bit, it's got real fine particles of perlite in there. We're just going to push that in real good. And these are going to go into a semi-shaded, you know, like a morning, evening sun area. Let's just put that in. There we go. So that's 2 down. Now here's my acacia. I didn't put the date down there, but I got the pumpkin on there, so I know I did it in the fall. So let's see what our acacia looks like. I have this in Ted's mix. But you can see the nice root system on it. We're going to take our bag, our screen out. And just remove some of them roots out of there. And then, Tom, we're going to take a paper towel and just wipe it out a little bit. Now this gets dappled afternoon sun because it's by the greenhouse. I'll have to show you that later, because I'm still working in the yard fixing stuff up. So get that screen all washed off and put it in there, the knitting mesh. We'll get this in here and get the roots all loosened up. And you can see we got some nice roots on here. And you can see that nice white root growing on there. So what we're going to do is just take this one long root off. And just trim this piece off. And I think we'll leave it from there. Give that one a little piece. And you can see how the lava rock clings to it. So now I'm going to take, let's get Mr. Spoon out of the way, get a cup. Some soil in there, fresh soil. And then we're going to take our azus and just squirt the roots. And then we're going to just even it out with our fingers the best we can. And just get them roots out there. Something like that. Because it's just starting to grow. You can see that long white root that was growing on here. So I'm going to have to put this in a different area also. I'll show you this later once I figured out in the morning where to put it. It's evening. This is the best time to plant it because it's not under stress. So what I'll do is just gently fire in the chopstick into the root system, just like that. Just push it in. There we go, something like that. And then we'll take our chicken grit and put it on the top. This chicken grit is heavy enough and it holds your plants in place. So like Nigel Saunders uses rocks and these little ones, I can use chicken grit. And chicken grit is cheap. The number one is like 30 cents. Number two is like 39 cents, something like that. But it's real good. This is the cherry red chicken grit. They got the regular chicken grit also. I'll have to get some of that and try that also. I still haven't found the book on it. But let's put this in the water. Let's get some of these perlite out of there. Drop it in there. Or we can just squirt it. Because we got this on, the chicken grit. Now chicken grit is just a mineral. And people use it in bonsai. I'm still looking for the book. Mr. Clock says it's 8:30. Tom, hurry up. It's almost 10 minutes into the video. And people want to get some sleep. Well, if this thing uploads in the morning, then you guys will have your coffee or your tea in the morning and you can watch the video. There we go. And then we'll just put our pumpkin in there, and I'll make a couple little signs out of the old Venetian blinds. And we'll go from there. So that's our 3 minis. There's our acacia. And you can see the water is dripping out. There's our willow. Let's see how that turns out. And let's see if our elm will stay alive and kicking for us. So, enjoy a good book tonight. And it's going into Friday. So Friday, you know, is dance night. So dance with your wife. Get Grandma, get Grandpa off the couch. And then tonight, just read. On Thursday night, grab a book. Cup of tea. Sit back and relax. And enjoy the evening. So you take care, everybody. Have a good day. Book today. Dance tomorrow. Take care, everybody. And don't forget your cup of tea.